Let's have a talk about quadratic equations. Comes from a basic idea. If you got two things multiplied together give 0, one of them has to be 0. That's the only way you can get the answer. True, if you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things multiplied together, one of them has to be 0. So that's the basic idea. So if we can factorise it into its linear factors, we know that one of those factors has to be 0. So multiply 18, add to give 9, 6 and 3. So either x plus 6 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0, giving us the two possibilities, x is minus 6 or x is minus 3. Okay. I put this one up. It's already factorised. People often make a mistake here. Just because x is sitting by itself doesn't mean don't worry about me. Okay? Still part of the solution. There is a possibility that x could equal 0. A lot of people just forget about the one sitting by itself because it's not in parentheses for some reason, and we just write down x as minus half. So be careful there. Make sure you include a quadratic. Usually will have two solutions. Usually, unless it's a perfect square equaling 0, then I'll only have one. But it does lend itself very nicely to a formula because we're doing the same routine every single time. We can have a formula. And there it is. Beautiful thing it is too. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Why is it useful? Because you get an equation like this and you're saying, well, okay, it's not monic. Multiplies together to give negative 8, adds together to give 5. Negative 8 adds together to give 5. No, I just can't think of what that is. Don't waste time. If the numbers aren't coming to you, you've got a formula. Sub it in. Negative b plus or minus. And now you can see why it wasn't coming to you very neatly. Because under the square root sign, we've got the square root of 57, which of course we don't know. It's an irrational number. And so there's our answer. Okay? That is, of course, the exact answer. Sometimes they ask us to get an approximate answer to 1, 2, 3, whatever decimal places. If so, we'd go to our calculator and work out the two possibilities. Don't waste time. Don't go to your calculator unless they ask you to find an approximate answer, because we prefer exact things anyway. If you had to make x the subject in this sort of, well, it's quadratic, isn't it? A nice little parabola there. But for some reason we wanted x to be the subject. Sometimes this throws people. But all you do is you can turn it into a quadratic equation. You pretend y is just a constant number. And now I've got it in that form. I'll go, okay, x is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. But I'm just treating 3 plus y as some constant number that I don't know what it is. That tidies up. Got a common factor of 4 in the surd. So square root of 4 is 2. The 2's will cancel. And I get two possibilities that, I still haven't cancelled my 2. Come on, there you go. Negative 2 plus the square root of 7 plus y, and negative 2 minus the square root of 7 plus y. This is all to do with functions, which we'll talk about in a few weeks. It breaks it down into two functions. Okay, told you that one was quick.